The other people.
Now you're back there preparing the steaks and stuff as well, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now what's the thing that's ordered the most? What is there a specific steak?
Well, right now we do just ribeyes,
Ribeye?
and the reason is because when I brought my crew in, nobody around here, how can I say, cut fresh steaks.
Right.
We're the only restaurant between Roanoke and Nashville, except for the Peddler in Gatlinburg, that cuts your steak to order. They're used to pulling it out of a package. So the old school where you would peel a fillet and cut off what you needed for the customer and everything like that is gone. So we're having to recreate, saying, look, guys, here's how you do this.
Right.
Here's why you do it this way. No, don't get in a hurry. Number one, it's got to be juicy. It's got to be tasty. It's got to be tender. That means you just don't get a hold of it and go with the heat and destroy it. It ain't about time limit. So, even when we do our appetizers and everything like that, do it right.
Right.
Because that's what they're expecting.
Right. This episode's making me hungry.
Yeah.
It really is.
If it wasn't for this guy, I wouldn't even know how to cook. You taught me how to cook in high school. So.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
We had to help him. He could not operate a microwave.
No.
He could not.
Now, see, you have what's the official name of your hat? Is that the chef's hat?
This is the chef's hat.
Is there a name? Is there a name for it, or just chef's hat?
I just call it the chef hat. Yeah.
Now, did Amos get a chef's hat?
No. Immediately.
We didn't want to give him an apron.
Okay.
It was doing good to get that.
So, so you've worked your way up, but you're still not up to the chef's hat or apron.
He has gotten better. He has gotten better. He actually can operate certain things without burning.
Right.
I have seen it.
But what did you use to burn? Like an egg?
Dude, I blew up potatoes before, like in the microwave.
Literally.
Oh wow.
It was
Literally.
bad.
We took him up on
30 minutes. That sounds good.
we took him up on a catering job up at Red Onion Prison.
He's a caterer as well.
Yeah.
He is the caterer, actually.
Oh, okay.
The caterer.
We have to take him inside the prison with us sometimes. That's an experience. But Amos did flawless.
So you cook for the prisoners?
The guards.
The guards.
Yeah,
Yes.
prisoners.
Yeah,
I was going to say, did you cook that loaf for the?
We did not. We did not want name. We didn't want Amos in the general population.
You didn't even want him to be cooking for the prisoners.
No. We wanted to come out of there.
Right.
So.
That was a pretty successful though. There was Wallens Ridge and Red Onion.
Yeah, we did 300 to 400 people at a time.
Oh wow.
That was a busy couple of days, was it not? I mean, we were constantly.
Now, what was this for? A class?
No.
Some event they were
It
having.
was employees appreciation.
Now, how did you get involved, Amos? How were you just cooking?
Well, he was working with me at the time.
Oh, working with you. Okay.
He was helping make some salad dressing, and I looked up one week, and we were slow.
Yeah.
So I just said, hey, guess where we're going? We're going on this catering job.
Okay.
It's a sad part about it is, we have two weaknesses in life. One of them's money.
Right.
And when they start putting enough on the table, I go, yeah, okay, we'll do it. And they look at me and said, what did you just agree to? I looked at it and said, we got time to figure it out, so that's what, that's one of the things. So we have a lot of adventures with this.
Right. So tell us a little bit about some of the salad dressings you have on display here. Just tell us a little bit about, my vision is not the best. But which one would be? What's your favorite? Do you have a specific?
It all depends on what I'm eating.
Right.
One I do not have here is a Caesar.
Okay.
It's right now is probably my favorite dressing.
Right.
It's a homemade mayonnaise basically.
Okay.
That we we'll add our peppercorn and our parm cheese and all that too. That is just fabulous. But the great thing about these dressings, they don't have any gluten. We don't believe in MSG.
Right.
We don't believe in dyes. We make these 4 gallons at a time with Hobart mixers, which is what, just as I do. Cooking in the food world nowadays is really strange because it's all about food scientists. Mm-hmm. They can do some stuff out there. I don't even know what it is. I can't duplicate it. If I had all the money in the world, I have no clue.
Right.
But this is what I made in my restaurant back in my day when I was in my 20s. We didn't change anything to put it on market, which is very radical because we take a shorter shelf life for better flavor. you'll see some dressings will last 2 years on the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
Now I don't know what's in them, but they'll last. We won't. You know, we're as about natural as they can get.
Right. Which is a very positive thing,
Well,
and a very healthy thing as well.
well, you know, now the circle's turned because everybody was into fast, furious, give it to me quick. We don't care. They didn't care how it tasted. They didn't care how it looked. And now
They didn't care what it was made out
no,
of.
they really didn't. You know, as long as it's cheap.
Yeah.
You know, and all of a sudden, then they started discovering that some of this stuff is
Not so good for
yeah,
them.
it's killing you.
Yeah.
I mean, quite literally. You know, everybody's allergic to was it celiac disease now?
Mm-hmm.
That because you're gluten intolerant, and I mean gluten. I mean, you know, when I grew up, I mean, Mama didn't reach in the cupboard and grab a bottle of gluten and shake on the food,
Right.
going, "Hey, you need this," you know.
Right.
So all this stuff, I mean, the food scientists came up with some great inventions. I'm not saying any of them's been healthy, but that's what makes us so different.
No, tell them where you can get your dressings at.
Well, you know, like I said, we're in a bunch of stores now. We're in all the local hometown IGAs, which used to be the Payless.
Mm-hmm.
We're in all the Ingles supermarkets, and they go from Marion down to Asheville to Atlanta, down towards Nashville, Tennessee. And then we're in the Grant supermarket chain up in Princeton, Bluefield,
Oh wow.
up into West Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have all the price list grocery stores in the Tri-Cities. Then you've got Bob's Market, and you've got Grable's supermarket down at Painted Gap in Jonesville, and the little restaurant Four Seasons and Dairy Delight and Big Stone Gap sells them.
Right.
And it's amazing where you'll see us because we're in about 50 restaurants.
No, I've seen your bottles, and now that you've brought them in, I've seen them multiple places. Now that you named some of these places, I've seen them out before.
And it's really funny because everybody look up and they think they got somebody from New York City to pose for that picture. And I look at them and grin. I go, "No, that's me." They go, "It can't be." I go, "No, really?" I said, "Really, take another look, you know.
Take a gander.
You take a real gander." You know, and the funny thing about it is in the produce section where we're in the refrigerated section, you do not see anybody, number one, they don't have their face on it.
Right.
And they don't have their name signed to it.
Right.
And I have a little story on the side. You know, nobody is going to, well, they can't because nobody cooks.
Right. What's the story? Grab a bottle there, Amos.
You're going to love this, Amos. This is something Amos wish he wrote.
Now,
This is something he's going to wish.
now, for the YouTube version, I want to play some music underneath this. So, what kind of music do I need to play here?
Oh, let's play the Godfather thing.
Okay,
You
the
know,
Godfather thing. Okay.
Got it.
So the people watching live right now,
Yeah.
tune back into the YouTube show, and you'll hear the.
And now you're in Pound, Virginia, which is what? The salad.
Dressing capital of Virginia.
There you go.
Wow.